tell us, this, parallel being drawn between the Bajrang Dal and PFI, could prove how disastrous could it prove for the Congress party when it comes to an election?
No, I listened to all the three of you, Krishna Kumar and Desh and also Kartikeyan. I think, they have given a right perspective from the All India point of view. But from Karnataka point of view, I should say that the people of Karnataka are not so obsessed with this kind of radical groups, especially PFI and other organizations, and equating them with Hindu. I think it's a kind of misplaced kind of comparison, just for the sake of popular kind of appeasement of minorities, and also extreme groups of Hinduism we will going to control and all that. So they are trying to take a position, centrist position in the manifesto per se, I would say, because they have given a bonanza of freebies, and in the light of that they have come to this. I think it is only a kind of optics or a kind of statement which Congress has made in the overall context of the manifesto that they are presenting. Saying that we take care of the peace, law and order, and also see that such extremist organizations are banned, or will take strict action. My only question to the Congress people is, for the 4 years ago, for 5 years you were in power, and you have, left the accused people, about 5,000 people of PFI and other organizations. Now, to say that we will take care of that is only to counter the kind of BJP actions or home minister statements, frequent statements, etc. So, same Salman Rushdie, whatever he has observed in his book, he could have suggested to his party. They have not done it. It's only an after that. But I think this comparing Bajrang Dal with PFI and also going up to Boko Haram and all that.
Right.
But it's only just for debate's sake they have kept it. I don't think people of Karnataka can be fooled like that, because Karnataka, a boring coastal Karnataka, you show me one place in Karnataka where communal kind of clashes have taken place.
Fair enough. Bhaskar Hegde ji, and I'm going to bring this across to you. Barring coastal Karnataka, as Professor Jambi Puranik is exactly pointing out, communal tensions are not exactly the mainstay when it comes to Karnataka politics. Tell us in terms of this manifesto, this being part of the manifesto, is it hurting Congress's chances, or is it not, or does it even really matter when it comes to Congress's chances in the upcoming elections in Karnataka?
Krishna, I think I agree with Brijesh what he said initially, that 101 the ways that Congress can lose the elections. It's a very good point. So to come back to this particular point, I would like to approach the subject three ways. First, if legally speaking, I think it may stand the scrutiny of law, number one, because Bajrang Dal operates in various parts of country. So if Karnataka, if the Congress comes to power in Karnataka, or theoretically Congress bans Bajrang Dal in Karnataka. What if Bajrang Dal operates in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, or wherever BJP is working? So PFI is banned by the central government. That is why that ban is very effective across the country. See, a state government banning one organization might not be a very good proposal. In that sense, I think legally, as Kartikeyan and Brijesh already discussed, that it may not stand the scrutiny of law, because Bajrang Dal you cannot equate with PFI, because there are a lot of ED and NIA charge sheets. If you go through the charge sheets, there are so many cases they have referred to, and in fact the recent one, the charge sheet they mentioned about how the PFI activists plan to convert India into a Islamic caliphate by 2047. So in comparing the PFI with Bajrang Dal and then saying that we will also ban Bajrang Dal, legally I think they will face more hurdles. I think number one. Number two, if you see the two manifestos of BJP and Congress, one is Uniform Civil Code proposed by BJP, and exactly the opposite, that they are going to propose ban on Bajrang Dal. Now you see, if you see these particular two things, BJP has some kind of strong footing, because here and there in many cases while passing the judgment, Supreme Court and judges of Supreme Court and various high courts have referred to Uniform Civil Code, if not in the final judgment, in the observation, they made observations. So the center should bring or come out with UCC. So on that, in that sense, I think BJP's narrative has a sound, strong logic to UCC. But whereas in Bajrang Dal case, I think it has some kind of weak logic. Number two. Now the third and last point, when it comes to the election, what you asked, I think it is again what Vijay said is absolutely right. You take Chikmagalur, you take Uttara Kannada, you take Udupi, you take Dakshin Kannada, you take Kodagu, you take parts of Hassan and Mysore, some 6-7 districts. I think this will have a major repercussion, and this narrative certainly BJP will do it and spin it, and it will have a major impact.
Right. Professor Chambi Puranik, that's in contrast to what you just told us, what Bhaskar Hegde is telling us, which is that he mentioned specific constituencies where this could have a major ramification.
But that itself is not going to bring more votes for Congress, by doing this. Actually, it may help BJP.
Yeah, that's what Bhaskar Hegde is saying, that BJP's logic behind this is extremely strong, whereas the Congress is what is wavering. So do you see then that this, with certain kind of districts, certain constituencies, where this could be an emotive issue, this being detrimental to Congress's chances going forward?
Definitely, Congress is taking it to the extremes. So this kind of propaganda will not work, because already these are all BJP strongholds. Apart from coastal Karnataka, which I am very particular, there is a marginal impact in Chikmagalur and Kodagu and other places, in that Malnad area. Yeah. For example, Malnad area, it may have some effect, but it only mobilizes the sentiments of the people. But it's kind of converting it to votes. I think I have my own reservations, and I don't think Congress is going to be benefited. It's only trying to, appease the sentiments of minorities which are there in the party, and also to tell the Hindu people that extremist organizations will not be tolerated. We will try to take action on that. I don't think it's going to make a big impact. Personally, I feel, having been closely in touch with these constituencies, I don't think this is going to be a big issue, because there are bigger issues which they have promised. And the visit of Modi and Amit Shah, all their appeal and all that. In 84 constituencies, there is a close neck-to-neck fight. Let us not forget it. So these kind of whatever kind of optics or statements in terms of emotive issues, I don't think it will directly impact the people, except the organization or the workers. Yes, BJP workers and Congress workers, they may fight. But I don't think it will go across the voters who go to the polls on the 10th of May.